Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I tried to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. But the first 3 minutes is for TikTok, and the rest is for you guys who are on YouTube. Now, how to know if you are indigo. I repeat, how to know if you're indigo. There's a lot of fakesters out there, people who want to assume that they're indigo or starseeds or anything else. But I'm going to make a list of individuals that you know you are one of the chosen ones. And contact me if you are one of these individuals. Now, when you was born, okay, there was a spirit with you. Okay, and it spoke to you ever since. A voice, you may have gotten it before the age of 10. I said before the age of 10, you received this knowledge, this raison d'etre knowledge that was too far superseding your adult parents or anybody that hung around you. You knew that when you tried to socialize, you did not fit in. You are introverted. You have the wisest wisdom. You ask a lot of questions. You break things down. You start to realize that paranoia is your key to happiness. Paranoia keeps you from 80% of the problems that happens in most people's lives. You are a gamer. You like to read. You like to keep to yourself. You don't really like to socialize too much. You are basically just one of those individuals who do not judge unless you have all the answers. You love psychology. You use dark psychology. And basically, it doesn't have to be 100%. You do not have sins. You speak of things, and people keep saying to you, you are a liar. You are a troll. And if you have this has happened to you since you was a child, and you were very introverted and very eccentric in your own ways, you know you are special. You know you are different, more than the rest. Now, everybody's different in their own way, okay? But most of you would not fit those criteria. You will not. You will not understand what it goes through when you are like Jesus, quote unquote, or like Socrates. All these individuals sacrifice themselves for the greater good, okay? But to each his own. Okay, what else is there? You know you have magical powers because when you speak it, you speak in predictions and prophecies. You speak in the tongue, which people say they call it blasphemy. When you call yourself God, and even though you reverse it and you say you are God too, and you try to be kind, they call you blasphemous. Okay, anything you say that makes enough common sense, they don't have it. They're not going to listen to you. But other than that, the first 3 minutes, of course, is almost up. So if I've been talking for 2 minutes and 35 seconds now, please, guys, you got to be careful of what you do upon other people. Lots of people suffer. I suffered the whole country. I suffered people. People died by trying to mock me, taking my pictures, taking this, trying to defame my character. But if you are part of that group of people who are biased and living in ignorance, you better take it back now or pay up. Pay up. Other than that, peace for the TikTok. But if you're still here, I said peace for the TikTok because part of this video will be for TikTok and the other half will be for the whole entirety of the video will be for, YouTube. How to protect yourself. When I was younger and I almost chopped off my stepdad's head, okay, because he abused me. Traumatization. It's always traumatization with indigo children, like Harry motherfucking Potter. Like Harry motherfucking Potter. I loved Harry Potter. I was like, yo, I fit in that. I was put under the house of the roof. I was put under the ground. Nobody all around. I even tried to cover myself from the sun. I started concocting spells. My connotations was powerful. I would say something and I would not believe that it would come to light. But before I almost chopped off my stepdad's head, a voice came to me. It just said, hey, you will be in a darker place. And I was like, who are you? And now yada, 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 yada. I'm talking to my goddamn self. Am I? No. I was in full rage mode. Okay. So that's why when I fight my three brothers, they could not win against me because I had so much rage that increases my skill tenfold like a motherfucking berserk. I'm pain tolerant like a motherfucker. Okay. But when I snap, I get possessed. And that's a dangerous thing for people who know me and tries to trigger me. So that's the reason why I can't be around certain people. I'll be going into the fire and say, I wish a motherfucker would, right? Going to courts. But other than that, the voices has guided me. My Holy Spirit, quote unquote, has guided me and protected me all my life. Got me to Ethiopia, got me to the Gambia, and of course told me exactly what I should do. I hear the main three voices, the Jesus one, the Socrates one, and the devil. And all three of them work together in unison. And the motherfuckers, which they try, they only curse themselves. The problem with this power, it's a blessing and a curse, is that since people will suffer, COVID happened because of me. Ethiopian war happened because of me. And now we got this dilemma going on with the third world. War. If it happens, if it does happen, that means the chosen ones are suffering. And as I said before, I say this time and time again, people are ignorant. And if they don't listen to the people speaking, like when I say I don't have sins, I don't have sins. I don't understand how people understand their terminology. The terminology of sin is when you do something by mistake and you keep doing it over and over. That is a technical sin. We are all born in imperfect flesh. But a sin, technically, philosophically, is when you keep doing something and you keep messing up. You keep doing the same thing over and over, and it hurts you and it hurts everybody around you. It hurts both people. It doesn't help people. Evil deeds always bring back karma. Okay, so you already know, don't be a hoe, right? But people don't understand that. So what happens is that they'll keep doing these things and hurting themselves because they don't know the way out. But when they are shown the way out, they're not themselves. They are either possessed, they use drugs, they hurt themselves, they can't find a way out. But other than that, since I hear these three voices, the Holy Spirit, I am not mentally ill. When I talk to my doctors, yes, I got my medications, which basically I try to avoid, okay, because I had to go holistic, okay. They only help me like sleeping pills. They do not have a cure for that. When you do tell doctors and people who don't have the abilities, these things, they will not hear you. The only thing they think is you're delusional. But when you reverse the psychology and say, hey, what about people who are into religion? Isn't that a form of delusion, of a delusional state? Okay, then the honest doctors will say, yeah, you can't believe in a God out of yourself. You are all gods. How do you believe in a Jesus? How do you believe in any of those individuals without any raison d'etre and common sense? Most people don't care to listen. But anyway, I'm going to talk under 10 minutes. And how to protect yourself, I found another way. I found out, you speak first that I am into magic. You say that. That automatically creates fear. False evidence appearing real. So what happens is that when you say magic stuff like that, you say, if anything happens to you, right? This is the ultimate protect. I swear to God, it works. Anything that happens to you, everybody in that person, everybody who has that contagious amount of ignorance will suffer. And that's the negative thing, because so many people have to suffer in order to see your power, and they have to let you go. Everybody who's connected with that form of ignorance about you because they don't know you, they don't understand your past, your origins, or where you came from, all of those individuals in connection will suffer. I suffered the whole Ethiopia because of that, because they started spreading my name. And I had to go out there myself. When I went out there, everything was hanky-danky and peaceful. But my Holy Spirit told me you have to leave because of the fact that there was a war coming. Predictions, prophecies, that comes to me. I'm a holy man. When I say that, people think I'm fucking psychopath or some shit. I don't understand it, okay? I'm far more superseding, more magical than motherfucking Mr. Raymond Reddington on the blacklist. I say, I wish there was a show where there was a guy, it's called The Indigo. I would make a movie out of it. But don't bite my style. I know somebody's gonna listen to me, but nobody never made it, though. And an indigo child actually does have magical powers. And he's definitely working for all of the greater good causes, okay? Trying to make this world a better place. Trying to help people realize that there's other species among this world rather than just a human race, okay? A childlike race, okay? But of course, I'm here. I'm just a visitor, okay? I know I am cursed because I hear them all of the time. But what can I do? Keep myself busy. Keep rest. Keep my health up. Keep paranoid. Make sure myself is being protected magically. And those people try to do that. I look for dark side. I look for the dark side all of the time. I wish you would. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have to look for them all the time. I said, there was a time I almost had my throat cut one time in Brooklyn, New York. And I straight up told him, I said, if you kill me, you'll be reborn. Okay, and I said that next thing you know, you will suffer a far worse fate than I can ever in your next life. I wish you would kill me now. He would not kill me because I was confident. I didn't have to worry about being deaf. This is just the temporary avatar of the body. You don't understand because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. 9 times out of 10, when people look into my eyes, they think I'm some sort of killer. And I say, yeah, I am a killer to evil people, ignorant people. Which one are you? Are you evil or are you going to be ignorant? Which one? Which one are you going to be? Because if you're living in ignorance, to me, that's definitely far more dangerous, okay? To me, an ignorant person who don't know what they're doing, okay, is actually cursing themselves. The evil people know what they're going to get is coming to them. I ain't worried about that because all they want is milk and eggs. They're very materialistic. They focus on the physical attribute of this world. But I don't care. I'm just here as an observator. Okay? I observe shit. Okay? I'm an alien being. I already told you before. I'm an alien motherfucking being in this motherfucker. I can tell exactly who someone is just by talking to them and asking raison d'etre questions through my Socratic oath and try to basically break and destroy their logic. And then next thing you know, they will not see the light until it's too late. Until it's too late. I can go anywhere I want. My daughters have made my life much more better than what it is because they have guided me. And I appreciate that curse, which is a great blessing in disguise, okay? But of course, that's all I really gotta say. It's under 10 minutes. Other than that, I talked to you about how to protect yourself. How to protect yourself is basically just use your words, use your raison d'etre. You can use little pseudoscience things like this, you know, the ominous, okay, so-called obsidian stones or tiger's eye or amethyst. You can use those stones. You know, really to me, they don't really have that much power, but I have power within myself. You know, the wood and the nature don't mean too much to me, but I use it as a form of building my energy up because everything is energy naturally. The scientist knows this, okay? But I want you guys to understand you can reverse everything back, but you got to seek the dark side. You have to go into the fire. Do you understand to go into the fire? When you go into the fire, you fix the problem because there's some sort of childlike ignorance that's going about. That's why I talk the way I talk, okay? You know, I'm not talking from inexperience. I'm not talking about how I feel. It's what I know, okay? And then people get upset, okay? Because I know I don't have any sins. Because I know I am this. I am your Jesus, okay? But they don't hear that. All they hear is that. That's blasphemy. He's a pedophile because he's looking for virgins. But of course, to each his own. Other than that, what else is there to say? My next video will be about the importance of virginity, okay? Because I was watching this video with Louis Master Farrakhan. I call him Master, of course. And he made a great point. But when I find that video, I'll post it, okay? That's my next video for the day. Other than that, I hope you learned something for you guys who are indigo children. You're born that way. You didn't just happen to learn about it when you're 25. No, you're wrong. You're not an indigo. You probably just came to be self-aware at that time. And then you realize you make a mistake. You making those mistakes all your life. You were basically calling yourself these things that's not true. So you're just an ordinary human who just learned later on in your life, okay? And that's a good thing. Your third eye became aware. Now, some people take ayahuasca to open that third eye. Some people take DMT, because I don't think you can open your third eye with marijuana, because that shit slows your brain cells down. But other than that, what else is there to say about that? So I'll make that video next about the importance of virginity next with Louis Master Farrakhan, okay? And of course, that's all I really got to say, guys, okay? And I know a lot of my videos may sound unorthodox or kind of crazy and kooky because I'm eccentric. As I said, you also are eccentric if you are basically indigo or you're starseed. You do not act like everyone else. People will look at you kind of strange and fruity, okay, right? You know, they'll get scared or they get ignorant or something. I don't know. It's just the form of how they were raised. It's not their fault. Just like when I teach women all the time, it's not your fault that you were born in ignorance. Ignorance is a form of sin, but you got to learn it early, though. You can't just start going on socializing. Socializing keeps you from the true knowledge. Socializing keep you from the true knowledge from within because you're being too distracted. You have to self-isolate. You cannot just go out in the world where people be like hanky-danky, putting their children in public schooling, peer pressure, and all that other bullshit. I hope you learned something from this video. But that's all I really want to say for right now. Next video is going to be about the importance of virginity by Louis Master Farrakhan. Other than that, peace. I love you all, but I hate the many of you. Love animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals. And I'm still looking for virgin wives. Okay, I'm still looking for them. Still looking for my virgin wives. And if you got this far and you're a female, you better call me up because it's going to be too late. We might have World War III. And I'm supposed to be making more babies. But other than that, I love you all, but I hate the many of you. Peace. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Call me crazy. Yeah, you curse your own fucking mother self. You only cursed your fucking self. And they coming to you through this screen. They coming through this screen to get you. Okay? Don't be scared. It's only temporary. Life is only temporary. Don't worry about it. It ain't gonna hurt that bad. Other than that, peace.